Hi, I'm Alicia Dennis with Zimbio.com, and I'm here with Matt of Delta Spirit. Hello.
Hey.
So thanks for talking with us today.
Oh yeah, thanks for talking to me.
Well, I'm kind of in love with your new single, California.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think it's a really tender and beautiful song, and I've been playing it on a loop, and I noticed that it's really different from the stuff that you guys released before. Can you tell me a bit about this change?
Well, it has been a progressive change since we started as a band, but yeah, we really just wanted to step it up a notch and make a high fidelity record that we're really proud of. And I mean, in terms of, you couldn't have a better engineer with Chris Cody and then a better mixer like Chad Blake to do it. And the sound of that record, I mean, God, get it on 180 gram, put it on a Marantz system, put it on headphones, and you'll actually know what we're talking about here. Yeah, it's really good.
So off the new album, what's your favorite song to play live?
Oh, I don't know.
No?
Telling the Mind, Time Bomb's really fun, California. They're all our little babies, and we love all of them.
So how many showcases have you played here at South by?
We're at the Filter Party now, and this will be 15. And then tonight at Stubbs at 10 p.m. is going to be 16, and that is it, folks. I'm done.
So what are you going to do immediately after the last one?
Fall apart and cry.
It's been a long, arduous process, I'm sure. This is like band heaven.
It's been a wonderful process. Last night at the IFC one, it was Hell Day. That was the toughest one. It was 4 shows in the same day, but we had to start really early, and we had all this like dead time in between. So it's just like I was lying on the floor on like East 6th Street at some bar, just dead. And then we played that showcase, which had an open bar, so I was drinking 18-year Macallan, which was better. And then went back to the hotel, slept for 1 hour, and then I felt human enough to play the show last night. And it's the lady that catered it is Jackie Nelpant, who's the person that we first thanked on the record. So we dug really deep for that one and had a good time. And Heartless Bastards played too, and that was so good to see them live.
So were they one of the acts you were most excited to see here?
They're one of a short list for me. Nathaniel Rateliff is my favorite singer. Period. He's the only person to make me cry. And Dave Vandervelde, he's a guitar god to me, and he's just the best. And it's crazy. People don't give him enough recognition. You see like 20 people in his like showcase, and he just digs so fucking deep, you know, and it's really cool to get to see that, and so intimate, and catch up with friends that you love, you know.
Certainly. Well, so speaking of lying on the floor, we've actually seen a lot of partiers lying in the streets. Would you say that that experience was probably the craziest you've had so far at South by?
This has been a marathon and a true test of will, but it's been fun, and I don't want to bitch about it, because we're all really happy to be here and play what we can play, and you know, we're getting ready for a tour, and we haven't toured together in a year and a half, so this is kind of like boot camp for us. And especially last night and the rest of the shows is for us. It's like you get to dig deeper than, you know, you can walk into a place and have a ton of energy, but you get to this other spot when you start playing in front of people that you don't get to often, and that's where we're headed now. So, and we're really happy to do it.
Right. Okay. Best and worst thing about touring?
No sleep. Best thing, so like when you play a show, this is a weird explanation, but when you play a show, people's interaction with each other, not just what's going on stage, it's kind of like this. Actually, it's more like this. There's like 1,000 people doing this, and then sometimes it's like windshield wipers. Sometimes they sync up, and when you get that moment to last just a little bit longer and to feel like you had something to do with it, like starting a slow clap or a wave. I don't know what it is, but it's just when you get to have that moment where everybody's in on it, there isn't anything like that. Yeah.
So how does your family feel about you living the life of an artist and being on the road all the time?
Well, they didn't have much of a choice, because I wanted to do it since I was 7 years old. Right. And it's my grandma's fault. She gave me a guitar, and it's also my mom's fault, because she sings like Janis Joplin. So she's basically like, well, if you're gonna sing, you're gonna sing like her. And yeah, they've kind of let me do what I wanted to do since, kind of let me want to do what I wanted to do for a long time. But yeah, I mean, Yeah, I wore him down. My dad, by the time I was getting out of high school, my dad really he just knew. He's like, you're not going to go to college. I never went. I didn't even try. I've read a lot, and my parents know my motivation, and they're proud of me and love me for who I am, not for what I accomplish. You know, loves all of my brother and my sister the same way too.
Do they come out to your shows?
Yeah, my mom lives in Dripping Springs, Texas, so she's coming out tonight. She's been here before. We sang Happy Birthday at the Swan Dive the other day. She turned 62 years young, so.
That's great. All right, well, Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you for having me.